What's up, everyone on YouTube? It's your boy Memphis, coming at you live with another episode of Lucky Draws, where I take a look at whatever deck I feel like and have myself a good old time with some random duels on YGO Pro. We're looking at Kozmos again today. Just a fun little old used to be meta forever ago deck. Now we're just it's mostly about spell negation, that sort of thing, you know. Nibiru's in here too, but I don't actually plan on using him. I just wanted to say, here's Nibiru. So anyway, let's get going. We got ourselves some random duels on YGO Pro. Let's get started with our lucky draws. Alrighty, let's get started here. Trying to go first, but then I lose the rock, paper, scissors, which is a shame. Because we had, well, it's not the perfect hand, but it's close. It's close. We're up against Simorg, which is cool. That's pretty cool, in fact. Let's see. Yeah, basically, our main strategy: summon Dark Planet by banishing a bunch of Kozmos. You put them back in the graveyard with Burial, and then you have, spell negations with Dark Planet. So right now we have all of one spell negation, which is, it's something. It's not much, but it's something. So, we'll see how it goes. We're up against Simorg. Spell trap or effect is activated. Tribute a winged beast. Target a card to put controls. But I can't be targeted. That's the thing about Kozmos. They can't be targeted by stuff. Plus, my monster's bigger than his. Although, considering all things, he might go for, like, Big Link 4. Or, conversely, he will not go for Big Link 4. Alright. Let's go ahead and special summon Dark Planet with a Dark Planet. Hello. Here I am. Let's go ahead and set a card, and let's beat up the guy who negates things. I don't want him to have the thing that negates things, because that's my job. Let's go ahead with our Burial from the different dimensions. Does this also... Oh yeah, this also negates things. Tribute a winged beast, negate. But he didn't do that. I'm also going to go ahead and summon my Tin Can here. He's good for setting things up. So, end phase. Tin Can goes off. I pay 500 life points. I pick 3 of my Kozmos. I'll pick that one. I'll pick this one. Basically, just want to go for the big boys. So, basically, he picks one of them. It goes to your hand. The other 2 go to the graveyard. So, we got the perfect thing. We got Destroyer, which we can trade Tin Can for Destroyer. Shitty cut. Play a shitty monster. Nobody. Oh, well, why aren't you Mr. Negative? I think he's being negative because he can't target me. That's because I can just negate his spell cards. That sort of thing. And he immediately surrenders. I'm sorry, Rancer. Why are you going to be that way? Why are you going to be that way, man? But regardless, let's go for another duel. Find ourselves someone with a better disposition. Alrighty, our next opponent today. Let's see if we're going first. Sweet. I do like to go first with this deck as often as possible. This opening hand, though, not that great, but we got Wicked Witch at the very least. She's kind of the protector of the level 4 monsters. She can, pay 1,000 to protect herself from battle or card destruction. And also, obviously the bouncing effect. And I've got a couple of these, so that's nice. We're up against Rockets, which I'm very hopeful is not what I think it is, and that being Guard Dragons. If he's playing Guard Dragons, we can interrupt that, of course, but it's still an annoying deck to go up against. Still got a little time, though, before I make my next ban list prediction video. It's too early to do it. If I do it now, it's just going to be silly. I gotta wait just a little longer. So he's got that. He can't use the second effect. But what can you do? See, Destroyer doesn't destroy spell traps. He had 2 boot sectors. 2 boots. Boar regeneration, okay. He's going for some big boral. We already knew that much. We already knew that effect was for sure. Not yet. Now he's just gonna blow himself up. Summon that thing. And then this is going to draw a card for him. He's just trying to make, some Link 4. Oh, no, now it's Guard Dragons. Okay. Now Guard Dragons are involved. Okay. So he made there's a Nesta rocket. He's got all these other rockets. So now, here's the question. Does he go for a big Boral dragon, or is he going for the guard dragons? He made topologic bomber dragon. Fascinating. I mean, good on you for doing something original, my dude. I'm glad for that. I'm still going to, do my Kozmo thing and bring out Dark Destroyer, who will then blow up your topological bomber dragon. That's just what I do. That's just what I do. I think they retconned your effect, Dark Destroyer. I'm surprised I didn't notice that before. He used to not target. Now he does. What can you do? You know what you can do? You can attack with Farm Girl. Farm Girl used to be the best in this deck, because when she does damage, you just pay a little bit of life points. You get out, oh, what do I want? I'm gonna get the Dark Lady, just so I can negate monster effects and stuff. Yeah, no, the usual malarkey. Not yet. Well, actually, now I think about it, I think I can OTK him. Because if I summon Dark Destroyer blows up my other Dark Destroyer. That Dark Destroyer floats into a Dark Lady, and then they can both still attack. So there you go. There is Kozmo OTK. Okay? Kozmo OTK. They float into each other, blow themselves up. OTK City. There you go. Let's go for another duel. Keep it up. Alright, see another duel, another day. Going first. I haven't seen Dark Planet very much. I kind of miss him. Just because I had this idea of just summoning Dark Planet, negating spells, all that good stuff. But he hasn't shown up very much. It's kind of weird. I got Metaverse, though, so I get my field spell that's not important. Really, for Cosmos, the field spell is cool and all, but it's one of those rare field spells where you prefer it when it gets blown up. It's kind of a thing, Uh-huh. Ooh, no Solemn Johnson for you. You probably should have set that first. I mean, you do you. I'm just being a butt about it. Because normally you would set important counter traps. Are we up against rockets again? You know what? I'm going to play this just so I can get my own dang field spell out here. No. Activate Kozmo Town, of course. Alright, so we're up against Rocket Boot Sector. So he can summon monsters from his hand to defense mode. Interesting. Very interesting. So he's got the Synchro Shogun Tuner. And he's got Danger Nest. Okay. Zephyros the Elite. Okay. Still trying to figure out what sort of deck this is. I mean, it's got Solemns, it's got Dangers, Rockets, the Zephyros, which is the thing that everyone runs just to bounce back spell traps. It's an interesting build. Can't deny that. I'm gonna go ahead and Wicked Witch. I'm gonna summon out my boy. So now he gets a tuna. He does indeed get the tuna. He gets that tuna. I'm gonna blow up. Let's see. This card is in the graveyard. Tribute to monster. This card's sank. Leaves the field. I'm gonna blow up Needle Fiber because I'm sure he was gonna bounce that back for things too. Yeah, I know. I mean, if I blew this up, he would just, do his thing. You know what I mean? Plus, I still got Cosmojo, so if he makes some sort of annoying sync, I could just, blow up Dark Destroyer and all that good stuff. Hit that one. No Solemn Johnson again. This guy is not getting any of his Solemn Johnsons. It's kind of a thing, man. Sometimes you get Solemn Johnson, sometimes you don't get Solemn Johnson. It's one of those weird things that happens on time to time. So the question is, what sort of thing are you making? Can he make Full Armor Master? I don't think he can. I think that needs all black wings. I don't know anymore. Sometimes that card and me, we have a bit of a Negative past. Full armor master. Nah, he's an awesome card. But at the same time, he's not an awesome card. It's kind of a thing. It's kind of a thing being a bruh. So you send a monster from deck to grave, levels equal to rest his turn. Okay. Okay, if he brings back Steam the Cloak, though, I'm gonna banish his Riser Dragon, I think. Because I think I should. Maybe I should have just sent him anyway. Jet Synchron. Okay. Yeah. You know what? I think I want to stop. I have a good feeling about this. I'm gonna banish his Riser Dragon, and then Dark Destroyer is gonna summon another monster. I'm going to summon the thing that negates monster effects. I think that's the smart move. You know, get Dark Lady out here. Next turn I get Destroyer back, summon him back, pop this. Granted, Boot Sector is still a thing on the board. But does he even have that? How many, hey Linkariba, how's it going? How many Rockets does this guy even play? 1? He has all of 1. Can only use this effect once per turn. Alright, so the Boot Sector is still kind of a thing. Oh, it's Tempest! Tempest is larger than I. So now there goes my dank lady. Now I'm sad. Let's see. Did he tribute summon this? I think he did. Alright, let's go ahead and get back our Dankest Destroyer. That way I can pop the Dragon Ruler of Storms. Let's go ahead and summon Wicked Witch. Alright. Special Salmon. Bring out the Dark Destroyer. Dark Destroyer. Pop the Ruler of Storms. And attack. I was planning to put Dark Planet on the thumbnail, but I think it's all going to be Dark Destroyers. That's all you really need. He is the #1 dude. I mean, it really was Dark Destroyer that made Kozmo's meta in the first place. It wasn't Dark Planet. Dark Planet was useful. Don't get me wrong. The guy can make a pretty strong lock, especially today with all the spells. But Dark Destroyer floats, and he destroys stuff. He used to not target, but now he does target. So, used to be better, but still pretty dang good. Super Poly. What is this deck? It's crazy. I love it. Usually I hate decks like these that are just mishmashy. For some reason I like this one. Or maybe it's because I stopped Riser Dragon and whatever he was going to do with that. Because this is a Dragon Tuner Synchro monster. I imagine he was going for like, I don't know, a Cosmic Blazer Dragon or something of the like. He's going for something. Something big and annoying. That is confirmed. Alright, you got 2 tuners. You got a level 3 and a level 1 tuner. You got whatever this is. I'm thinking... No, none of the nightmares would work because he has no hand. That's a question. That is the question of the day. What will he do? He'll do nothing. But at least he hasn't given up yet, so I am happy for that. Let's go ahead and summon Farm Girl. Do you guys know Farm Girl used to be like a $50 card? It's actually a funny story. I actually got Farm Girl in a pack at one point, and I was like, I'm never going to play Cosmos. So I went to my locals, and I sold the card, right? You know, just because I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't going to use it, and it was like $50. So, like, you know, I sold it for a little less than 50 because, you know, I sold it to the store or nobody else. Everyone else had it, basically. So I got my money. I got another pack. And there was another Farm Girl in the pack. It was nuts. It was kind of nuts. What can I say? Let's go ahead and bring out Dark Destroyer. Do that thing I did earlier where I pop my own Dark Destroyer and summon out another monster. Dark Destroyer. Go ahead. Do your thing. Ooh. Oh, wait. It's not once per turn. Yeah, I think it is. Let's just get out Dark Lady. Negate monster effects and all that good stuff. Is this when you play Torrential Tribute? It could be. That would be hilarious, to be honest. If he just randomly played Torrential Tribute, I'd be like, oh shit, here we go again. Link Rebo. Sadly, Link Rebo doesn't work when you summon it from the grave. Like, you can't do both effects. I don't know why that is. Yeah, it seems, I don't know if that's a glitch or a ruling thing. It's really weird. Because it should work. It should. But anyway, let's go for another duel. And see if we can do a little bit more Kozmo stuff. Let's see if we can find Dark Planet. Final duel of the day up against Martin JP. I don't know if that means anything. But regardless, opening hands, tolerable. I mean, Dark Destroyer is always nice. Tin Can's always nice. Wicked Witch is fine. The Allure of Dankness. I considered a lure for this deck because, you know, I do run some darks. But I was like, in the end, I'll just run the pot. Because honestly, in Cosmos, the extra deck doesn't matter that much. Even though I have some spicy text. Like, I have trains in here, guys. This is Cosmo trains, almost, kind of. Because, you know, if I got 2 planets, I could obviously do that. What? Jester Confi. Oh, no. This is Orcust. I was hoping it would be Cyber Dragons and then I could Chimera Tech you, but I don't think it's going to be that. It's got to be something else. Alright. He banished the Scepter. He must be really hard on for draws. Which is another way of saying I think he bricked. So he banished his card, summon an Orcust. Okay, he didn't necessarily brick, but he had to go out of his way to get the stuff up that he wanted. Ancient Cloak. I'm sorry, my friend. Bardiche is banned. You're not allowed to use Bardiche anymore. Which is a shame, because I always liked Phantom Knights, but, you know, then Orcust was made, and people didn't think about things, and one thing led to another, and Bardiche is now a banned card. Alright. So now he's got Galatea and Babylon. And he's got Nightmare. He's got the dude who's going to get him a sword. I mean, once I get my monsters going, and luckily they're quickie effects, I can tribute them in response to being hit with the Phantom Sword. So, you know, that's always good. Control Phantom Knights. Oh, he didn't go for the sword. He must already have a sword. Otherwise, he would have done, you know, got himself a Phantom Blade. Phantom Fog Blade. Pretty nasty card. Pretty nasty. Alright. Then summon a World Legacy from the hand. Yada yada yada. No, he's getting Driver back. Diver. Harp Horror. Whatever you want to call it. It's called Orphagel Harp Diver Horror. That's his name. Alright. Interesting play. Interesting turn. Alright. Let's go ahead and try to bait out an Ash Blossom. I'll try to make him think that I need the field spell when I don't. Alright, he's just gonna set an Orcust spell trap, so he's gonna get the counter trap. Yep, got the counter trap. That is Climax. Yes, it is. Alright, let's go ahead and activate Field Magic. Summon... Yeah, summon the witch. She's a wicked witch, she is. Let's go ahead and see. Link card can interrupt battle. Attack the diver then. No, not yet. I'm gonna wait. Yeah, that happened. Banish her. That way, no fog blades will work. Unless this is another climax, of course. Interesting. Now he's gonna summon... probably the skeleton at this point. Yep. Well, guess what? I have this. Dark Destroyer will pop Galatea. Hopefully. And then I will attack the skeleton. Although, obviously, the skeleton's effect is still live. Say, target an Orcust in the graveyard except himself. Yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Yeah, let's go ahead and use the effects of my field spell as well. I've got the field spell. I might as well use it. Let's go ahead and shuffle some cards. Let's shuffle 2. That way I keep a tin can in case I need him. Nah, not bad. Not bad, not bad. I really wish I had my summon still, though. I really do, because then I could do so much more. And unfortunately, he's going to Dingirzu me, which is a shame. Because that's just what Orcus can do, is just Dingirzu straight send this to the grave. Which means it'll miss time, meaning, Kozmo Dark Destroyer, he's not going to work. Darn shame, but it ain't going to work against Dingirzu. He's too old. He's too old and rickety. Rickety Rick. Rickety Rick. Is that a thing in Rick and Morty? I never really... I watched a little bit of Rick and Morty. Not every episode, a little bit. I don't remember Rick ever becoming a robot. I remember he became a pickle or something at one point, but not a robot. But I imagine if he ever did, he would be calling himself Rickety Rick. That or if he got made out of wood. That would work as well. Alright, I'm rambling at this point. What is he doing? I think he's just doing... He's trying to recycle things, like the Scaro Zone, of course, because the longer he can keep that going is the best. See, he's got Climax, and Instance, and whatever this is. Still pretty sure this is a Fog Blade. If your opponent summons, you can take an Orcust or World Legacy, send it to the grave, or banish it. Okay? And this is, if I do anything, he gets to negate me. Okay, shuffle. Oh, he gets to straight up send my destroyer to the grave. That's not good. That's a bad thing. That's a very bad thing. So he's going to put 2 cards back, and then he's going to straight send this to the grave. No, not my Dark Destroyer. I needed that for things. Bro. No, not Dark Destroyer. Well, that just stinks. That is just a dang old stinky time. And now he's got even more negations and stuff. I mean, I can't too complain much. I mean, I do negate a little bit myself. Not too much. Just a little bit. I mean, I need set up to do my negations. Except for Imperial Decree. But I obviously haven't drawn that because it's a unsearchable one-up. Well, not unsearchable, but not searchable very well. Not well enough for Kozmo's sake. Alright, then he summoned Galatea. He's probably going to go for Dingirzu now. And then he can recycle Skeleton. I always just call him Guitar Hero legs. Because look at those legs. Clearly Guitar Hero reference. Interesting. He used... Oh. Very interesting. Why didn't he... Oh, well, I mean, whatever. This guy's he's kicking my butt. I can't complain, but at the same time, he's like doing things in like weird orders. And he actually plays Dogman. So he didn't get Skeleton. He used Longrius. I guess it's just so he can do all the no, it can't be for damage sake. Why did he use why didn't he use Galatea? Very strange. I think I might be dead. Let's see. That's 568, 70. Yeah, that's game. That is a sad game over, guys. He's got the damage to kick my butt. Darn it. Darn it, man. Okay. It's because of that laundry man. The laundry man. If I'd only known about the well, I don't think there's a zone I could have put him in to protect me from the laundry man. I think if he was like here maybe, but such is life. All right, I guess I'm just gonna go for the end screen now. You know, we've had our duels, we've had our fun, we've had our hatred, but let's go for end screen time now. Alrighty, Kozmos did just fine today. Dark Destroyer was, of course, the savior today. Did most of the work, thanks Dark Planet, for being garbage. Okay, this is why you were never meta, Dark Planet. It's all your own fault. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Smash like if you did. If you have suggestions for future episodes, leave them in the comments. I think I'm going to be playing Dragon Maids next. I don't think they're getting any more support. So I think it's a perfect time to play them. Yes. Might actually play Nibiru in there. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. Anyway, thank you guys once again for watching, and I'll see you guys again next time. Take care, everybody. Memphis out.